I'll tell you in a second.
I'll tell you in a second. All right, welcome back to the stream. This is Ghost Mouse Gamers. We usually play D&D, but now we've been playing Sketch Me If You Can, a game created by the 4 people that are currently on the screen and test played by a myriad of people, including our guest that we'll bring on later on. My name's Ben. I'm the host with the red microphone.
I'm Andrew. I'm also a host-ish person / creator / media person for Sketch Me If You Can with the normal black blue microphone.
Which nobody can see. Hi, I am Paula, and I will be playing the game. I am a founder of the game as well, and I have a purple microphone.
And I'm Mark, and I don't feel so great tonight, so...
Just that alone was the struggle.
Mark is...
Sorry.
Mark had some tasty dressing, so he'll be thinking about that for the next 20 minutes.
Tasty treats.
Tasty treats.
What?
Is that,
so you had salmon. What's that?
Is that DQ? Tasty Eats?
Hot eats, cool treats.
Hot eats, cool treats. There you go.
Yeah, was that my problem? I went to DQ for dinner.
Oh, dude, I love DQ.
My little sister worked at Dairy Queen for a while, and she said that the Mark, this is gonna be horrendous for you.
Okay, let's not talk about stuff like that.
No. We're
like
too
free.
deep
Like
in.
they like serve hot dogs. It's like one of their like most popular things to sell, and they come like freeze dried, but they're not hot dog colored. They're green. They're straight up green. And that's what
Did
they
you
look
say
like.
they're not hot dog
what?
colored?
They're not hot
Yeah.
dog.
So it's just
What do
like
you
a
mean?
green
So
log.
they're
that
not
you
like
get.
a pinkish peach.
Yeah.
Like
She-
yeah.
she
Well, I
said
feel
it's like
like
a mossy green.
I feel like that's a way with like a lot of fast foodish type restaurants. You know, it's not how it looks, it's how it tastes. You know, so if it tastes great, who cares, right?
I hope that that's not the case. I hope that people are like out there like I feel like this should look good too.
Or at least look like what it should in the end.
I don't know. I mean,
Everything
it's
look
like
it's supposed to in the end, Paula. It's all going to be one
Well, I'm just no, okay.
it's gonna
roughly
look.
homogeneous color.
I'm just wondering how it goes from green to that like flesh color. It's weird.
I think it's
I
the
don't
other way
know.
around. I think it starts fleshy and then it goes green.
It's probably just some like coating they put on to keep it
No,
keep
she
it
said
fresh.
Yeah.
They're frozen, right? And then they have to cook them in order to serve them.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, so how does it go from that greenish color to a fleshy color?
It's like one of those little Spider-Man things that you put in water and it like soaks it up.
That still doesn't explain color, but sure.
Dude, those are great. I remember getting one of those Spider-Man things as a kid, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's gonna grow to like 20 times its size, right?"
Oh,
You, like,
those things, yeah.
You put it in. I put it in the tub, expecting it to like take up the tub, like I was gonna have like a life-size Hulk in my tub. And it was like this big. That was it. I was so disappointed. It was
Yeah,
the most disappointing thing
I feel like
ever.
we had that going when we were when we all lived together. Like I think maybe we got like a
I
Spider-Man
think
that we
yeah,
put
we had
into
gotten one.
Yeah, I
little
think
bowl
I
of
think
water.
you and I bought it, Ben, and then we left it in like, all right, if we leave it in the jar longer or whatever,
It'll get better.
it's gonna grow. It's gonna get so much bigger.
Um,
And I feel like it did at one point and then just kind of peaked.
well, the thing that I remembered about the whatever enlarging stuff that sounds terrible. Were the shirts, those little tiny shirts that came in like a little 4x4 package.
Yeah, a little shrink wrap thing.
Yeah. And then you're supposed to like shake it out and then you wash it and it's supposed to be a normal shirt size at that point.
What?
You don't remember these things? They're
Oh,
like,
no.
Yeah, I got one. That's like what they shoot out, or what they used to at least at like basketball
sports
games.
it's
games?
like a brick. It's like a little tiny brick that's seriously like 4 inches by 4 inches. And
No, I remember.
You remember them?
No, I remember. Like I've caught like shirts and stuff at like a sports game before, and they're always like extra large, but they're like jammed together. But I didn't have to like put them in water or anything.
No,
to
there's
make them
two
grow.
different kinds. There was ones that were like that, where they had just had a whole shitload of rubber bands on them. But then, yeah,
Right.
my friend caught one that was like one of those. It was like a freeze dried bag that it was in.
Yeah, but the whole thing with it is
That's
it's supposed to be
weird.
a normal shirt. I just remember that I had gotten one and the wrinkles never came out.
Oh,
It
I
was
bet.
so wrinkly. Like no matter how many times you washed it and tried to dry it or just lay it flat, iron it, the wrinkles were
just-
never gone.
It just never
Yeah.
did. Yeah, it never worked.
Yeah. So
Oh my god.
I don't see him around anymore though. I wonder if it's because people finally caught on, or if enough people have gotten smashed in the face as it comes shooting out of a cannon.
It's like a hockey puck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, where'd you buy them at? Just like the store?
I bought one in Disneyland. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mickey
they used to
Mouse
like little souvenir stores. That's right.
'Cause
I
it's
don't
really small
remember
for
where mine came
luggage
from.
and stuff.
But they also did have the version where they had those, like the wrinkly style shirt. Like I don't know what they're called.
I mean,
They're usually
once
like
wrinkled,
tie
With
dye.
like puckers on them.
No, yeah, they're like tie dye and kind of. I don't know. I'll look it up and see if I can.
as I say, once wrinkled clothes comes into style, man, I'm going to be the coolest kid on the block.
You and every other cis white dude out there.
It
All right, let's.
doesn't know how an
I have
iron
a question
works.
for our guest. So I want to bring him on. So our guest today,
You want to bring it on?
bring it on.
Oh,
Bring him on.
God.
He is
Challenges.
international, so I am curious as to how all this translates
Oh, true.
across the different ponds. Since usually we're talking Atlantic, we're going Pacific now. All the way from Australia, Victoria, right? Victoria.
Oh,
Yep. We got Stuart on the line. Stuart, how's it going?
Hello. Hi, it's going great.
Did you guys have those little things that you put in, like little figurines that you put in water?
yeah,
and soak up water?
we did.
Great
It's
question.
interesting. I don't know whether it's maybe just like necessarily like an American specific thing or like small clothing or like firing shirts and that kind of stuff. We just don't have that at all. But
Oh,
we
you're missing
did
out.
we got a lot of variations of definitely those things that it's like put thing in the water, then it gets bigger. But we just had a whole range of those, and I remember definitely like the little like dinosaur egg ones, and you would open it up and it's a really small one. You put it in a jar of water, and it's supposed to, increase in size. But I always remember, having really high hopes similarly, and then being like, cool, this is going to be like a whole toy thing, or like awesome. And you're sort of watching it slowly like mutate or something like that. And I had this glass jar, this like brontosaurus or something like that. And by the time it was done, it was just like standard toy size, like you might get from McDonald's. And then it just had this like wobbly, like greasy film on it when you take it out of the water. I was just like,
milky.
awesome. And then you're just like, oh no, this isn't like fun slime when you're a kid. This is like wrong. And then I remember like when it's finally done, I was like, yeah. Oh, and then just put it away. Or like, and I'm like, it's done now. I don't like it anymore. But
Because
we
like, what do
definitely
you
had those kind of things.
like? What do you do with it afterwards? Like to that point, like
You wait for it to dry out.
do you do it again?
Put
I've
it
never
out.
like
that's
yeah.
the real
used
curiosity.
them.
Does it
Oh, that's true. Does it shrink back
does
down?
it does it fully like go away? Like all the water like just evaporate out of it and shrink?
Oh
back
yeah,
down?
and then you just have this like prune dinosaur. That's
This brittle
sun-dried.
thing.
Yeah, and then it re-shrinks, and you can just do the cycle all over again.
It's a metaphor for life,
This is-
kids. You start out really small, you
now
drink too
I
much
finally
water, and then you
understand,
get
like-
pruny and die.
So, I figured it out. They're called compressed T-shirts.
Oh, you're searching for it?
Wow.
Yeah, and this is one that I remember getting. They had like a little tie-dye photo on the top.
Cool.
But yeah, it's called a compressed T-shirt.
Yeah, I kind of wish we had. I do know the closest I've ever come, which similarly like we stopped doing, is we had these like pellets at restaurants, and they look exactly like mints, which is already the problem.
Uh-oh.
But you put them in water, and then they expand and become a cloth that you can wipe down tables and things with. And when I like worked at this kitchen,
Oh no.
they were for the staff, but they're in like a little dish by the place where like the chefs and stuff slide the food. And so often what was happening was people were going down and go like, whoa, a really big Mentos. And then putting it in their mouth. And this cloth is like forming in their mouth and drying it out. They're like, and then immediately have to be like, no, please don't. Do not eat the cloth.
It's like
I
a
know it looks
magic
like a
trick.
Yeah, it was invented by a
Yeah,
magician.
yeah. But,
Good on.
yeah, and then I think it lasted like a very brief period of time before people were like, this is a terrible idea.
That
And we could just have a cloth. Like, why does it have to be? It's an obsession thing where it's like, and then it expands, pretty cool. And I was like, does it need to be cool though? Because I just need to wipe this table down. It was cool, admittedly. Like, it was very fun to see it sort of like unfurl. But yeah, not a good idea.
Definitely
Yeah,
not.
like, yeah, I mean, having like a stack of claws, you know, that kind of makes sense. Having a
Yeah,
ball. Oh my gosh.
trying to
Because
find
I've
it
seen
here.
those like one balls that you put in like wall, and they're not claws, they're just like expandable balls or whatever. And yeah, and they just like fill up. I think there's like someone on Twitter or whatever was had, you know, they like live tweeted their experience with it. But yeah, it was insane. It was like these little balls, and they just expanded to like their whole bathtub for the most part.
whoa.
It was insane.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Ben was
Yeah.
showing me that thing where they just keep taking on water and they
Right.
just keep filling up, and they were just
Exponentially, my God.
Like water beads or something
they
like
were
that.
trying
So-
to see if they would
Wow.
just hit a threshold at some point, and I don't know if they ever did or if they just got too heavy and the tub
Yeah,
was
she
gonna
was-
fall through the.
She was worried about it like breaking through her floorboard, and I was like,
Yeah, if
it's
it
just
gets
like
that
a full
heavy. Oh my
bathtub. It's just that's all it is.
Whoa.
It's the same weight as a full
my
bathtub.
goodness.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. Yeah. I mean, they're not adding like mass or density to it, but still, I don't know. I mean, I would be panicking regardless because you can't like, oh, I'm just going to flush them now. But
Yeah, I'll just roll it down the stairs, I guess.
Yeah, how do you dehydrate them? Do you like put them
I don't
in?
know. Put them in a microwave.
Just sit on them.
Really?
Just slowly
Pop 'em
deflect
down.
from it.
Put them out in the sun. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. They're like made out of some water hungry material, so it sucks all the water up.
Wow.
Like a diaper, it'll just never let go of the
Yeah.
water. I don't know.
A diaper made out of the material, just like, this is
Yeah.
terrible again.
Mom,
like,
feels
what
like
is
I'm sitting
this?
on a really weird bean bag.
Yeah.
That actually sounds pretty legit. I mean,
It's like a water.
underwear
It's like a
just, like,
water
sit
bed
like-
beanbag. The water
Like a
bed.
little-
Water
Yeah,
bag. Water
whoa.
beanbag.
portable chair that you can bring around with you. You just fill
Yeah,
it
oh,
up with your own
patent that.
urine. Yeah.
For your bean
Oh
bag.
my god!
I mean, diapers. I don't know.
You
Sorry.
said it was a portable chair that you could then use.
Portable piss chair.
Portable
Yeah.
pee chair. Maybe that's Paula's new nickname. Portable pee chair.
No,
No.
don't need new nicknames.
This is a sellable idea.
This is a terrible idea.
All right, cool. And with portable piss chair, let's jump into our game here. So
Good segue.
Yeah.
we're gonna be playing Sketch Me If You Can, a game that we created that was born out of a Dungeons and Dragons session, actually, where we took the idea of a police sketch artist and we've turned it into a party game that you can play online or in person. So in order to get to the game, Stu, go to play.sketchmegame.com.
Yep.
And then Paula has a passcode that you can get, and I'll
Excellent.
send it in the chat to you when you get there.
Beautiful.
You'll click join a game and then type in that passcode.
Oh, you are just showing that
And that'll jump
passcode.
straight in.
Yeah, he does that. He thinks that if he does it quick enough, then
Yeah, it's fine.
I also have this with streams where I'm like, if it's fast.
All right, let me join a game. And if anything breaks with the game, just blame Mark.
You got it.
Perfect.
Just
Ooh.
kidding. God, I'm so used to because we used to do Zoom for the longest time, and the chat button is down at the bottom. And I'm so used to going there to see chat. I'm not used to it being on the top. It's throwing me off. Oh yeah. And we have one. Well, there's a couple of rules to the game. That's not
Ooh.
it's not too challenging, but
It's
we
a
do
house
have
rule.
one house rule. Don't vote for Ben. So
Yep. Okay.
yeah.
Got it.
So his will probably be like the best looking drawings. So
Just find the winning drawing and then
just-
say no to it.
Just-
no to it
just
exactly.
don't even
Yeah.
vote for it. Just pass right by it.
But Ben's been trying to downgrade his drawing game
true.
lately.
Oh,
so
lulling
Try to
the
throw
false
you
sense
off.
of
I try
security,
to-
and then
Yeah, I try to emulate other
masterpiece.
people's
Yeah,
drawing.
he really tries to do mine, which he can never perfect.
Ben, you should
'cause I'm
try
so
to
terrible.
emulate my drawings.
All right, I just draw the most terrifying thing I can, and that'll be.
Oh yeah, and Mark and I are
Ah.
terrible at describing, so
Yeah.
and drawing. So
All right, you're good.
Okay,
you're
here
in
we
good
go.
company.
Brilliant.
Better make sure.
So it automatically starts playing this thing, which will tell you what the rules are and stuff. The basic rule is you're going to be, if you're the witness, you'll flip a card and then describe it to us. If you're drawing, you just draw what's being said to you. So you can hit skip to skip through, and we'll jump straight into the game. Otherwise, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Cool.
Who's not Ben?
That's Andrew.
I am, but I can't skip.
You have to push pause.
Oh.
I fixed it.
And this is true, Ben.
This is True Ben. So don't vote for True Ben.
All right. Okay. It's okay. The head shape is kind of square-ish, but it's like if you like just slightly warped the square. So it's not quite exactly a square. It's
You
just
warped the
slightly
square?
warped. And all the edges of the square are all round. That's the head
a-
shape.
Diamond?
And it's
A round square.
Yeah, so a rounded off square, and it's in profile with the nose on the right side of the screen.
Oh, this is not good.
Okay, and the nose is is pretty boxy, but it looks like a fish hook with the large part of the hook on the bottom, but it's like square and angular instead of rounded.
Okay.
The mouth below the nose is a very, very small, looks like a stitch, like if you had like stitches. That's how small the mouth is. Really hope stitches is the same word. Australia. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then the eye next to the nose is like a big, it's another big square. But this one does have pointy edges. It's a big square, the same size as
the true square. Okay.
And then in the middle is a gigantic pupil, big, huge black pupil, with one little notch erased out of it. So one little highlight mark on it.
Dude, my guy's looking very squarey. Is that normal?
And then the
with
top
everyone
left
else's?
corner of the eye are 3 eyelashes. Eyebrow above, big, chunky, thick black eyebrow with a white slit towards the back of it, like a vanilla ice slit. Above the eyebrow,
I think
three
now you're talking my language.
2 wrinkle lines above the eyebrow.
Okay.
Extend the head here.
Below the eyeball is 2 C-shaped wrinkles, like saggy bag eyes. Saggy bag.
2 of them?
2 wrinkles like that.
Oh my god, dude!
On top of the head, it's kind of like a butt. Like the hair looks like a butt. It's like
Excellent.
the butt cheeks pointing upward.
Okay.
So you're gonna take like a big question mark type shape to create like sort of a ponytail out of the question mark, but it's like a reverse question mark. So if you saw it in a mirror, it's a big question mark, and then another big arc coming off that to create the other butt cheek.
Okay, I think I
The
got
bottom
it.
of the question mark.
mark.
Bottom of the question mark, a little scrunchy with like three scrunchy things, like chunks of line.
Oh,
and then
boy.
the ponytail comes to a point. Bling! And then you could see a little bit of the neck.
I am not getting this at all.
Dude, what was the nose again?
The nose is a very
Is it
boxy nose
square?
on the right side of the face.
But what is the hair? It
And there's
looks
2
like
eyes,
a
right?
butt
One
and
eye.
scrunch.
One eye.
One eye?
Oh, no.
It's a profile.
Edit. 5 seconds.
Oh,
3 seconds left. Oh,
mine's
no.
terrible. Oh
Jeez.
god, mine does not look
Edit.
right.
Them all. Oh boy,
Mine
yeah.
is
I did like
terrible.
a scary
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
Okay, that
Yikes.
looks good.
Oh,
That's that. Okay,
Oh,
thank
Is
God.
that an
mine-
ear? I didn't try.
Cyclops.
Okay.
Whoa,
I didn't do
okay.
it
Jeez, the
profile.
phallic nature of
Wow.
I just did not understand the hair. Oh, a scrunchy like that.
I love it.
So
I love it.
abstract.
I get
There
it
was 2
now.
eyes, and now there is one.
I know.
Yeah, it's just some moles there. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Oh my god.
Wow. Oh wow, yeah.
Oh,
Whoa. Okay.
I
Ooh.
see it now.
Definitely
Yeah.
not.
Okay. I kind of.
I was not even.
I don't know on
close.
this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that one. They give it the old sketch me try.
Thumbs up. Mm.
Let's see here,
Oh,
Paula.
wow.
Oh,
Andrew gets it
Oh!
with the dick nose.
the old.
I like how
Do it-
it's starved though. It's been starved so you
Yes,
can't
Do
see
it for the
it.
D.
Oh, look at, I'm already on the leaderboard. Better than last time.
Oh, we all
Oh, we're
are.
all on
look,
the
yeah,
We
look
got a
at
vote.
the other eye.
Everyone wins in this game except for
Hey,
Ben.
all right. Yeah, that's right.
Not on the board yet.
Oh, yeah, true. Sorry. I said we're all on the leaderboard and it's excluding you.
Jeez. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Oh, Lordy. Off to a great start, gang. That was...
All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Moment of truth.
Yeah. All right. Get descriptive, me. Let's have a look. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. So, oh boy. So we'll start with the hair at the top, which is sort of like, say, like a cartoon bottom tooth. So it kind of has that like curve, goes down a bit, and then the 3 points at the bottom, and that makes like a widow's peak on what the face will be. So that's the hair. The face underneath is pretty much square as well, but where the chin would be, it dents inwards a little bit, and that's where the chin would stop. 2 ears that are Spock style. And then, yeah, or like kind of, a bit of your elf style pointy. The nose looks like if you were to draw a really simple car without the bottom line that connects the 2 wheels. It's just sort of this upside down V and then 2 dots for the nostrils. It's quite small.
So are the nostrils then the wheels, I take it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The metaphor's working. And then got some 2 rather large anime eyes that are kind of like, if you imagine pizza slices, but the crust is a dark black kind of like eyeshadow. And then we've got the pupils inside, which are like big surfboards, but with 2 dots in them to show kind of like reflecting light.
I started so small.
Your classic like evil villain eyebrows that kind of arch down. And then mouth is just a thin line, and then with some very small lipsticked lips. The top lip being darker than the bottom. And our body, so the neck coming down from underneath where the chin kind of comes in, it's almost like a dressing gown.
Okay.
Wait,
And then
this was what looks like the dressing gown?
Is that a robe?
oh, their body, sorry, it's like a dressing
Their
gown. So
body,
they're
okay.
wearing like or almost looks kind of like a kung fu gi.
That's a lot to draw. Oh no.
Yeah, and they have lines on their face for like cheekbone definition.
Right. I always have to like look at myself to see.
Yeah,
your
yeah, like
cheekbones are.
Did they have hair? I'm sorry.
yeah, they did have the hair, and it's just sort of like a
wisdom
widow's peak on their forehead, and it's a bit like a tooth. Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know if I got it in. Oh,
Mine really
That's
looks.
pretty good. It just
Oh.
straight up looks like
pizza
Spock.
eyes.
Oh.
Yikes.
Reptilian eyes.
Pizza
I
eyes.
have,
Pizza eyes.
yeah, I
Wow.
have described this
That's-
in an interesting way. Ooh, oh,
That's very
good.
villainous. Is that Ben's?
Lips.
Is that Ben's?
I bet that's
That's-
Ben's.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
I see the tooth.
Yeah.
The tooth
Wow.
hair.
That's how the
I had some
hair-
crazy metaphors, so you all did really well.
I do
That
see the
was-
tooth. That looks
Yeah,
great.
that's solid.
Oh, the car nose. Oh, I love it.
Oh, I get that now. I get
Oh,
it.
the mouth makes sense
Wow.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the reveal. You're just like, oh, it all comes together.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
I gotta not vote for Ben's. All
I
right.
do this one because of the pizza eyes.
Scary pizza eyes.
Still
No.
got one. Still got one.
I had one job.
That's who you're supposed to vote for, not Ben.
Oh, that was you, Andrew?
It's still very good. I'm
Shaky
quite
lips.
enamored with that
Oh
one.
yeah, that's true. I
'Cause
should
Andrew's
have.
doing the
That's
tablet,
a
so.
solid one. Mine was the
Yes.
reptile face.
Yeah, I like it.
Scary
Really
one.
Pizza eyes.
I love the pizza eyes.
nice. Mine was obviously the other one, which I was like, how do you draw a dressing gown?
Yeah, I was trying to describe it. I was like,
That's why I was like,
he
is
says,
it the
"A
full
lot of dressing
body?
gowns."
That's a lot to draw.
Mm.
He was probably doing like
That's why I was like,
gens and
just
All right, get ready for how terrible Mark is at this game.
sequences
Okay.
or whatever they're
There we
called.
go, yeah, and then just erases it before it's done. There we go.
Yeah.
You
Ah.
are the witness. All right. 1 second.
Okay. We don't have a
Alright.
second.
All right. So, everything that I can tell except for the ears is very polygonal in this face, criminal's face, and yeah. So, just
Do
kind
we
of
get anything
generally
else?
picturing like a nerdy character. So he's got some like trapezoidal glasses.
Is it straight
and,
on?
yeah.
Yeah, are they looking at
Simple
us?
face.
Yeah, it's like straightish. Kind
How
of
big's,
looking
how
at
big's the head?
I got to remember my
Three-quarters profile.
trapezoids.
Yeah, I know, me too. I'm like trapezoid.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like trapezoidal. Like one's a little bit skewed because it's at like the face is a little bit to the side.
Okay,
you
we
know?
got two
So it's-
trapezoids so far. Two trapezoids is all we've got drawn.
And
Okay,
a polygonal head and
Yeah.
other shapes besides ears.
Cool. All right, you guys are doing great. All right, so
Polygonal head.
so we've got
I
a
have no idea.
inside the trapezoidal glasses are 2 dots. Well, just like there's a pupil in each one, and it's a hollow circle that's pretty small. And then he's got thick rectangular eyebrows above his
Ooh.
glasses, and he has like a square nose that's it's like a U, I guess.
Wait, it's a
And
square nose that's a U?
It's a square without a top, okay?
Ah,
And then
Oh,
his mouth
square
is like a
without
trapezoid as well, but it has a bunch of teeth in it that are rectangles.
Up or down with the trapezoid?
Trapezoids are all facing down so far.
Well, fuck.
What does that
I-
mean?
Doesn't
I
matter.
hope
Doesn't
this
matter.
is
Doesn't
a
matter.
trapezoid.
The shorter side is on the bottom. All right.
Okay.
And
what are the teeth?
then
Rectangles?
The teeth are rectangles. He's got a bunch of teeth, and he's got like a little like T on the side of his mouth because he's like happy. And then yeah, his face is
got a
1,
T?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like a hexagon sort of, but it doesn't close. It's kind of like a hexagon. And then he's got some hair that kind of goes around the back of his head, like I don't know, it like reminds me of like headphones a little bit.
Ooh,
Oh my
It's like a
God.
reverse VR headset, I guess. And then he's
What
got
the
circle ears on the
what?
side, and he's wearing a
I
collared
thought
shirt.
these
All right.
were the head
What?
ears.
quick.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
I don't
We
know
got
the
no
headphone
time.
thing.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad description.
This is a disaster.
Okay, that's way better than mine. Go ahead and just.
That's so good.
Is that
What was
you
the
meant by
headphone
trapezoid?
thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, that one's solid.
All
The
right.
hair. I don't understand the hair.
I love
Excited. I like
Yeah.
the energy there.
That's a good one.
I definitely wanted that shirt in there.
Are those arms or are they saggy boobs? I don't know.
Yeah, like a tie.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. Yeah.
wow.
Okay.
that one's
Dang,
tough.
See?
oh, reverse VR. I get it now.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
That's what he meant by the VR
That's
set.
that's a tough
Yeah.
one.
I did.
Yeah.
I drew headphones.
Those
so.
glasses are pretty good.
It was a tough one for sure. It's a tough one. Hey.
Oh, but the thing is,
Yeah.
which one is Ben's?
I like
That's true.
this
That one was hard to say which one is or was not Ben's. Oh, Paula won.
I love that he's like
I didn't know. It was
Nice.
I like the mouth on that one. Like,
Me too.
"Argh."
Yeah, I started it in a panic when there was like happy creases. I was like, oh god.
Oh, that's the collar of the shirt with the little tie. I see it now.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe trapezoid directionality, so next time I'll say the shorter ends on bottom.
that is-
Yeah, you might want to start with that instead of just saying, "Oh, it's a trapezoid."
Also,
Yeah.
everything's
North or south?
polygonal. It's like, well,
But then
any shape can be polygonal.
Yeah, I know
It's
exactly. I was
poly-sided.
like,
Draw a basic polygon.
yeah.
That was a fair description.
I'll use that one next time.
okay.
Let's start with the shape of a polygon and move towards the eyes.
Okay, so this one has a peanut-shaped head, and it's looking straight at you. And
Is it up and down peanut or?
Yeah, an up and down peanut, and it
Good
takes
question.
about 3/4 of the screen.
The head
Is
is
it
three-quarters?
Mr. Peanut?
The head is 3/4
Is it
of the
Mr.
screen.
Peanut?
It's kind
The
of like a
bo-
mix with like a monkey and like Mr. Peanut. So
Ooh.
anyway, yeah. So think of the peanut head shape, and so then right where the little dip is on each side where the peanut is, that's where you have these ears that are kind of monkey-esque. They're like large ovals with like an inner oval, but don't finish the full oval. Like it obviously just connects to the little dip in the peanut head. And
What
then,
about the inner ears? Do you finish those ovals?
No, well, I mean they connect to the same the same spot.
Oh shucks.
It doesn't matter. It's okay. So then right next to the ears are these rectangular eyes. And yeah, so the eyes are rectangular. And then you have black pupils with a little white dot. Then right in the middle of those two eyes is a nose that looks like an alien head. So it's got a really, same thing. Like think of a big oval, but just don't finish the bottom like quarter of it. And then two big nostrils, like where they have those like alien shaped eyes. It looks like an alien.
Have you ever seen an alien head without alien eyes?
Oh my gosh, just psh.
It's
And then
so weird.
From that,
It's so weird.
It's unnatural.
from that, it goes down
this
into the
world.
mouth, and it's got the little ridges that you can see leading down from the nostrils to the upper lip. But there's no lips. It's just one straight line with two little like dimple like curves on the edge of the mouth. Okay, now this
Is
is
this the
weirdest.
Cupid? The Cupid's bow thing? Is that what
Yeah,
you're
it's
talking
like
about?
the Cupid's bow, but it's really long. It goes down
Ah.
to the bottom of the peanut, like almost, and it has the line straight across, full length of the peanut with the little mouth. But now this is the weird part. At the top of the peanut, it's like a high ponytail. So think of like wrapping all of your hair up to the very tip top
Oh.
I
of
do not have space for that
of
son
your
of a
head,
bitch.
and then
I know, I don't either.
like, falls down like alfalfa's
Ooh.
hair, where it's just like kind of swooped down, but there's like a little rubber band holding it all up top. And then if you have
What?
space, which it's not important, the body kind of looks like a turtle shell. So they have like really big pecs and then really large like shoulders. I guess you could call them shoulders, but when you
Ooh,
see
okay.
it looks like a
muscular
turtle, like a
ponytail.
turtle shell. Oh, sorry,
Oh,
and they have
no.
dimples, but I didn't get there. Sorry, forgot about that.
Oh, no.
Oh god, I did not have enough time.
Ooh,
that's
look
good.
at the long nose part. Yeah, the little. Yeah,
Jeez.
these are good. These are so good.
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell us the faces. I like this one. It's kind of smirking at me.
Oh man.
That's a good one.
Oh, wow.
That one's my favorite.
Strong
I
contenders.
just have to say though, there is the one. Oh goodness.
Oh.
Turtle shell.
Yeah.
Yeah, do
I
you see
heard
like
about
the
shell
turtle
that
body
meal.
with the pecs? Isn't it kind
Uh,
of?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is weird.
I'm gonna go
I
ahead and
didn't-
say
I
this
didn't get the
weird one is
dots.
Mark's. I can't.
Banana. I get it.
Oh yeah, I didn't even say it. Yeah, Ben Anna,
Banana.
51, and throwing a frisbee in a drugstore. That was their crime. I could see it
Classic.
too.
Did you say anything about the 3 dots on the
I said it
eyes?
at the very end. I was like, oh yeah, I
Oh, did
forgot
you?
they
Okay.
have, yeah.
I was trying to desperately draw pecs.
I drew triangles.
I was trying to draw a turtle shell.
Yeah.
Oh man, how do I choose?
Oh god, I'm so nervous. I'm up next. Oh my god. Oh my god. You thought Mark was bad.
Ah, dang it!
Oh.
I picked Ben.
Hola.
I didn't think that was Ben. I knew that
Yes.
was Mark.
This
I don't
is a
Tricking you guys.
powerful entity you've drawn, Mark.
These were
Oh,
It's
so
weird.
Like
good.
a spider person.
It
I
turned into
know.
a spider, but that was supposed to be the shoulders above like
I
the monkey
know.
arms.
With
Oh,
Mark's, I
yeah.
couldn't tell
A crab walking
if
backwards.
the
Put
nose
on the
was the
camera,
mouth.
right?
Going down the stairs.
Right? You just couldn't tell if the nose was the mouth with Mark's. I was like, is that the mouth
Yeah.
or is that the...
I voted the far right one because it just looks nice. It's just like, hi.
I know, I was smirking at you. It
Yeah.
was between the two. It was
Just
really,
like a really,
between the
really
two.
nice person. Like, I would ride the bus.
Dang
Oh,
it.
God.
I always... Ben
Oh,
tricked
God.
me into voting for him.
Ooh,
All right.
Nervous,
That
guys.
mark was bad.
you can do it.
Oh, yikes. Okay. This person is looking straight at us, okay?
Okay.
And they have their head is we're going to start with their head. So it's the majority of it's going to be hat. There's a good hat up at the top, okay? But their head is in the middle of the page. And their head think of like a drinking cup or like just a cup in general. So just draw a cup, but don't like finish off the top, if that makes sense. So 2 lines and then like a straight across line. The eyes are very snake-like. So the eyes are going to be kind of towards the top of the head. So draw 2 for the eyebrows. Just draw a kind of thin rectangles in an evil manner, kind of facing downwards. And then the eyes are going to be larger rectangles. And then inside, the pupils are just black, and they're again snake-like, so kind of up and down, up and down. I like what Stu said with the surfboards. Think surfboard-like. And then they have at the edge of their eyes where their nose is going to be, just draw like 2 little slashes, 2 little lines, kind of right by their eyes. And
That's
then
the nose?
no, that's
Oh.
just like a feature. It's just a feature.
Oh,
Okay.
And then their nose. So their nose begins a little bit above their eyebrow, their left eyebrow, and it goes all the way down. It goes pretty far down. I would say about a third from the bottom of the face. It goes all the way down and just does like a little loop there. So think like a long hook. Think of a long hook.
But only
and then
on
on
one
the-
side?
Only on one side. And then the other side, complete the other side of the nose, just a little C. And the mouth, again, flattened whale. So just a line with a tail. Flat line, up tail. Okay? Oh, shoot. We have 45 seconds here. That's the mouth. And now the hat is, think of like an Abraham Lincoln top hat
I did not
sliced
leave
in
enough
half.
Space for this.
Whoa.
Sliced in
Oh,
half. The fuck does that
Like,
mean?
Whoa.
Sliced in half.
Yeah, what?
So-
half a top hat, a mid hat.
Yeah, a mid hat. So draw like a standard hat. Looks like a cake, like a plate,
Oh, yeah.
a plate bill with a cake on top. Plate bill with a 1-layer cake, and then its hair, very straight hair, just like a waterfall of hair behind the person's head. Okay, no ears. It's kind of covering up the ears. The waterfall hair is covering up the ears. It has a neck, and it has like a collar. Think of a reversed priest collar. That doesn't matter.
Okay, did not get on there.
Jeez.
That was pretty good.
Oh,
That's not
yeah, that's
bad.
good.
Oh, that is way better. Look at the hat. So stylish.
Yeah, wow.
Slice of cake. Oh, God.
Feeling like
It's a good nose. It's a great nose. Oh, that's a good one, actually.
The eyes are
That's
frightening.
I feel like that's Ben.
It's very
Oh
reptilian.
wow,
Let's
yeah.
see. It's like
Oh,
a-
nice.
almost.
yeah. So
Ooh.
sliced in half.
Sliced in half hat.
I see now. Yeah, it kind of looks like a bowl on a platter.
Why
to
didn't you say it
me.
was like a priest collar that was opened? Like that's kind of what it looks like. You're saying a reverse priest collar.
Which is a black collar and then a white priest outfit? Or?
Yeah, I guess if the priest collar was open, they would take it out because it like slips
Oh,
in the front,
yikes.
right? So yes, you're
I
right.
definitely would have said anime villain for this one. It's so
That's-
anime
I like
villain.
if someone just said that and then you go, oh, right, and draw it exactly. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the eyes. They're
Dang,
just so
then you got
menacing.
both People's Choice and winner.
Ooh.
I put-
I duped one person.
Who is the other guy? Who's
Okay.
the cup? The cup one.
That was me.
Okay. Ah, dang it. Ben,
It's
was
a
that
strong
you
cup.
with this creepy eye? Ah, you keep getting me.
Ooh,
damn it. All right, I need to
one
win this
I'm
more.
at the
Fingers
bottom
crossed that
again.
Stu's up to describe so I can win.
Oh,
Final round.
Oh, it's bad.
Oh.
Oh,
here we go.
you got this. Oh, I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? Okay, I can do this.
Is it
You
a
gotta
polygon?
You gotta get us to vote for you. I almost saw that. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's a quadrilateral triangle.
You're
I feel like
going
that's
to draw a. It's a 3/4 profile. Okay, so we're gonna go like a oval shaped head, but it's slightly on its axis, with the long part is going vertical. So it's like vertically longer than it is wide.
Which way
Which
are
way is
they
it
looking?
looking?
Slightly tipped to looking slightly to the left. So it's a 3/4 profile. So because of that, you're gonna have that kind of circular shape. Then your nose is gonna come down off of that. It just looks like a rounded off ski jump nose coming kind of on the left side of the face. With like a little, just like a little nipple on the bottom for the little nostril. It's like a little divot there.
Like a boot?
Then,
It's a
so
boot.
that's the nose. Then a big, massive freaking eye right in the middle of the oval that you drew, like huge eye, and it looks
Whoa.
like it's like a big horseshoe shape for the top part of the eye. So you draw like a horseshoe shape with a line going straight across to draw like kind of like the lower eyelid is like riding up a little bit on the eyeball.
Ah,
It's
yeah.
big. It's like almost like a gravestone. It's like a gravestone sticking out of the ground.
Okay.
On the other
Wait,
side of the nose,
What is that? That's the eyelid?
that's the eyeball. The eyeball looks like a gravestone.
Wait,
then-
so what's the thing I drew around the eyeball?
I don't know. I can't see your drawing.
Wait,
Mark,
did
share
you
your
describe
screen.
the eyeball? I thought you just described the
That was the
eyelid.
eyeball.
eyelid.
That was the eyeball.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's the
eye.
eyeball shape, I think.
But
and then
there's an eye.
And
You
then
said
on
there
the
was
other
an
side of the eyeball-
oval.
Other side of the nose. Other side of the nose is another
Jeez,
another
I
gravestone, basically.
I
And
don't
then
know
in
what
the
I'm
middle
drawing.
of both gravestones is two huge black pupils,
I thought this was
taking up like maybe a quarter of the eyeball. And then
Oh,
coming
I
off of that are
see.
like little like red eye veins, basically, like they're like bloodshot.
Whoa.
Above each eyeball is a black rectangle for the eyebrow. Then under the massive eyeball is two like sleepy bags. And then
Sleeping bags?
how the hell am I gonna do this? And then next to the
right.
next to the eyeball, on the edge of your oval is the ear, C-shaped ear with like a penis shape on the inside, and then a hoop coming off of that. I'm running out of time. Hair is like a mess of like a wavy, like just wavy hair, just kind of, but it's a real short hairstyle, but it's all just really wavy. And then the mouth is a straight line, but it looks like a lizard mouth. So like the lip comes forward a little bit, and then it goes like straight back, almost all the way across the entire circle. Then come down, it has a little Adam's apple, and the neck is there. And then there's a little bit of shadow where the neck is like chin is hanging over the neck, and yeah, that's for
Oh,
good
God.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that's great.
My eyes.
It's a big eyeball.
I went with Mike Wazowski.
Oh, dang, that's good.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's a good one. That's a good
that was
one.
Solid.
Oh, God.
Salvador Dali.
Somebody passed out while they were drawing.
Ooh.
I want to know. There's the penis ear. I want to know what the squiggle was. I just wish I could go back to that drawing because there was a weird squiggle like down at the bottom left. I just want to know what it is.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
That,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
What is that squiggle? Oh, is that the Adam's apple? Is that the Adam's apple where the squiggle is?
Dude,
I can't
the first one, the giant eye.
Yeah, I
Love it.
totally went front on again. I was like, oh, wait, what is that? Squeeze in another
Oh,
eye.
I love it.
Cyclops.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, that's
There's
too
some
funny.
good ones. I
Well,
gotta
I
vote for
gotta
this.
vote for that
I
one.
gotta
God,
vote
there's
for
some
the
good ones.
squiggle eye. Dang it,
Disaster.
that's what
Yeah.
I voted for.
Mark's disaster.
Mark, what is that squiggle at the
There's
bottom?
disaster
Oh,
corner.
God,
I
that
don't
was
I
know.
wasn't cheating. I wasn't cheating. I was actually really enjoying this one because I've been trying to be better.
Because
at
you were
drawing.
cheating? That's why you
No,
enjoyed it?
But I didn't draw the penis ear correctly. I didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, I missed that one. I missed the hair. I was panicking.
Okay, Mark, what is that squiggle?
Ah, damn
Ah,
it.
Stuart takes the game.
Yeah, I was at the bottom.
Oh.
God, I
Mark,
haven't.
What is that squiggle? If you zoom in
Thought I was
and at
gonna
the
win.
bottom left, what is that squiggle?
I was trying to draw the Adam's apple really fast, but I couldn't draw the other side of the neck.
Oh,
Balloon
'cause-
tail. That's what it looks
Yeah.
like. It's like the tail of a
it does, like a
balloon.
deflating
It's like a
balloon.
deflating balloon.
Yeah,
It's like maybe it was supposed to be plankton in a parade, and it just like started deflating and
Yeah.
flying away.
It totally had Salvador Dali vibes for
I-
me
I
too.
picked
I
up
was
on
kind of
the-
like,
the melting clock
yeah.
face.
I wanted to
Does
turn.
look
I was gonna
like it.
turn it into like a clock actually, but
Ah,
yeah, it was
see
just.
that.
It's good.
It's,
All right, so
yeah.
that is our game. Sketch me if
Fine
you
art.
can. So what'd you think?
Cool. I thought that was great. It's actually it is really interesting because you kind of think of it like, oh yeah, sketch game. I'll be doing sketching, but it feels like the real game, or an additional part of it just comes in when you are just trying to describe, and then you're like relying on like your literacy of like what am I looking at, and then like how do I transfer that, and that's actually really interesting. I wasn't sure what to expect when it came to the describing, but it is like a very good, like interesting kind of rush where you're like yeah, and the like going through catalog of shapes, like, so I can totally understand. Yeah, polygon.
You had good.
It's like-
You pulled good metaphors like almost immediately. Mark
Yeah.
sits there for like a minute and a half and is like, I don't know, it's a polygon. There's no.
Describe it. Is that the
Could be a
head?
million
Is
different
that the
shapes.
head? Is it the face? Like the nose? Like what? What are we looking at?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
great.
'cause I think it's yeah, like how you played it. I think it was that helps out, for me. Like, oh, surfboard eyes, duh, that's what that is.
Yeah. Oh, when you said the whale tail, kind of one for like smiles or that kind of thing, that's like, yeah, okay, like that's pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. I clearly need to work on my perspective and angles a bit better because
I think
I
we all do, yeah.
clearly only do it in profile. But yeah, it was super cool. I really enjoyed that. It was
Cool.
awesome.
I will say
Yeah.
that your sketching abilities are probably better than mine. So
Well, your guy on that one is
I think
really
everyone
good.
has
Okay.
a strong case in their
Yeah.
own way.
that was my best drawing, and I might say that might have been like my best drawing
Ever?
in the last. Yeah, I'm gonna say half a year.
It's
So,
very good.
and I still didn't win with it, Ben. So
Still didn't win.
Fine, you got People's Choice.
yeah,
what
I
are you
got
talking
people's
about?
choice, but I didn't
Yeah,
actually
that's-
get winner.
Well, yeah, because Mark drew a freaking deflating balloon animal that's flying away in the wind.
I feel like
How can
people.
not
I feel
choose
like
that.
I chose it. That's what the.
yeah, I feel like people's choice is better sometimes than the actual winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you
Who
go.
the people want.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
We
thank
voted for you, Paula.
Thank you. Yes.
Well, I did
appreciate
vote for
it.
you, but
Oh, thanks. Yeah, thanks.
So honest.
but
I almost wonder like if like more detailed pictures would be easier or harder to describe. Like
oh my gosh, I think it'd be-
Definitely lead to more bizarre final drawings, I feel like.
yeah, it's like you get
Yeah.
like really mired down in the details of like even this one with like the bloodshot eyes.
Yeah,
I mean, I
don't know
totally
that
ran out of
somebody
time.
would
I
say,
think that's
like-
the first time I've ever run out of time describing.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That is,
Usually
yeah.
you're pretty
You're usually
good.
pretty quick, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about like the time? Do you think 3 minutes was good or?
I think 3 minutes is pretty good, and like at least in terms of like a average time across the board for all the different faces, some being like more complex than others or like harder to describe. I think 3 minutes is pretty good, like just to give you a bit of that like, right, yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, maybe like more if it's any more detailed images, maybe slightly longer depending on what it is, or if you had like a hard mode where it's like we've added clothes, like a full kind of a big jacket with like specific things,
Right.
maybe add a bit more time. But I think 3 minutes is pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, because they're tossing around the idea to kind of make it more
Well, basically,
more
it-
chaotic.
Tense.
make
yeah,
it
more
chaotic,
chaotic.
chaotic at the end.
So kind
Yeah.
of cutting the time, like start with 3, then 2, then 1, and just
Oh yeah, that'd be
See
pretty
what
good.
we
You could have
get.
that like elimination round where it's like you can go through as many like faces as you can fit within like you
Oh
have
my
10
God,
minutes that just
yeah.
goes through face after face. And then just this
pumping them
horrifying montage at the end, like, there they all are.
That'd just be a
I-
nightmare to see.
I like that idea though, like it getting shorter, where I can just see it starting out like, okay, so you've got like a boat-like mouth, probably a yacht, and then when it's like the other ones are like 30 seconds, it's like, yeah, like peanut, line mouth, 2 eyes.
Yeah.
Like it's just getting more and more like economical with the
Hexagon.
descriptions. Yeah,
Don't ask
There's a
questions.
hexagon in there.
Shut up.
yeah.
No, is the hair slightly curly or very? Not now. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, so now we'll move into plugs.
I thought we asked real quick if they would add anything.
Yeah, would you add anything
Change
or change anything about the game?
I think it's pretty good as it is. Maybe just like down the track, just I would say different modes because it was really fun. Like, and I say mode just as more faces. Although you guys have like a lot of faces, it seems, and they're really interesting. But then those changes where it's like simpler face, but then you've added a body or that kind of thing going down the line.
Yeah.
Like going, or you could do like sketch and then like a lineup where maybe you have to do 2 people that are simple, but these like separate modes. Obviously, I think
Right.
sticking with the faces is pretty good. Like it's that nice kind of simple, snappy kind of thing, which is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just at this point, I just love to see more wacky faces. Yeah.
Cool. All right, so we'll go into plugs here. So, Stuart, thank you so much, obviously, for being on
Thanks for
the
having
stream
me.
with us and playing with us and having fun with us. So, do you have anything you'd like to plug or promote? It doesn't necessarily have to be yourself. If you don't have anything to plug, it can be somebody else's. Thing. If that's something you want.
Yeah, I suppose I'll plug myself. Just like Stu H like VA on Twitter. I'm like getting into voice acting, and that's been pretty cool. That's been great. And one of the things that I voice in this audio drama called Alfield, Maiden of the Sea, which is based on like some old myth of kind of like a Joan of Arc story where this like princess is like locked in a tower. Whoever can free her gets to marry her. But in this story, which is actually based on a myth, she just was like, no way, I'm actually going to join like the equivalent of like an all-female pirate like ship and just pillage and stuff. Meanwhile, this prince is like, I freed her. I should be getting married. Where is she? And it's like, she's off. She's like pillaging stuff. And so the creators like adapted this really cool story. It's written by a woman about women and that kind of thing. And I get to play the like, that kind of like, total idiot foppish prince, and I just do a Shakespearean accent. I'm just like, but why marriage?
Is this
And,
scripted?
Yeah. There's quite a few episodes out. I think we've just finished season 1, but it's on Spotify. Alfield, Maiden of the Sea. And yeah, check it out.
Cool. We'll post a link to it on our Twitter feed.
Oh,
You said, I think it's on Spotify. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Awesome.
And so for Sketch Me If You Can, we, as you can see, this is the game that we have created that we're promoting and test playing still. We're trying to improve it constantly. You can find it at the link below, www.sketchmegame.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at SketchMeGame that Andrew manages and throws in jokes and little video clips and stuff like that. We also do a stream here generally every Tuesday about this same time to do various TTRPGs that we've either created or playing. We have a long-going D&D campaign that we're doing. And yeah, so that is it for Sketch Me If You Can. I am Ben. I got a couple votes this time.
Yeah. I'm Andrew. My winning streak has ended a long time ago and has continued to end. I made 0 cents.
I'm Paula, and I had my best sketch in the last 6 months, so don't expect much from the next 6 months.
It's all downhill from here.
Just wait till December. I might surprise you all. So
And Mark, I am feeling better.
Made it through the
and
stream.
I made it through the stream, so high five everybody. And I drew a melting balloon. So
Thank you so much to Stuart for playing with us.
Thanks for having me,
Yeah.
guys. It was awesome. Yeah. Really, really cool.
All right,
Glad we
take
made it
care.
work. Yeah. Thanks,
Yeah,
everybody.